Welcome to the Board Game Marketing Podcast. Let's cue the intro. This is the #1 podcast to learn marketing strategies for your board game. Whether you're just starting on your first game or an experienced designer, you've come to the right place. My name is Nalin, and let's talk marketing for your game. Hey everyone, the marketing tip for today is about content marketing, how to use content marketing to your advantage. So, I know creators who can talk for hours about their game. If you go to a playtest event and you sit down at a table and they explain their game, they explain what got them into designing it, the kind of game mechanics they considered, what type of artwork they were considering. So I really know a lot of creators who could just talk for hours about their game. And I know this is probably you too, okay? This is probably you, listener, whoever you are. This is probably you too. So yes, creators can talk for hours about their game, how they came up with the mechanics, which manufacturer they'll be working with and why, which manufacturers they even considered, their journey to finding, an artist or a designer to do the artwork for their game, how they came up with the names of each of the characters, deciding between plastic or metal coins and doing the cost analysis for that, what packaging will be like, what artwork style they'll be going. Okay, so I can keep going on and on and on. But yes, creators can talk for hours about their game. And honestly, any entrepreneur who's super passionate about what they are doing, any game designer who's passionate about what they're doing, any new person launching a new product or an idea to the market, passionate about what they're doing, can talk for hours and hours and hours on end about exactly what they're doing, right? So one of the things that I really love most about Kickstarter launches is that literally everything that you're doing is marketing for your launch, right? Let that sink in for a little bit. Everything that you're doing is marketing for your launch. Right. Posting in groups to ask whether people prefer artwork A or artwork B, the story of deciding the final mechanics of the game, the different rounds of playtesting you've gone through and the different feedback you've received, and also kind of how you took the feedback to kind of optimize your game or make your game better or more attractive or more quote unquote fun, right? The evolution and the changes of the game from its inception on paper to like these cutout things that you were doing at home, in the middle of the night because you can't sleep because you're just obsessed with the game. All this evolution from that to kind of the early prototypes, all of this that is helping you build your game, design your game, and create your game. It's all marketing, guys. It really all is marketing. All you have to do is make sure that people who are engaged with your stories, engaged with your questions, engaged with your musings, they're able to go somewhere to sign up and follow you in your journey to launch, right? Because there will be people who are interested in what you have to say. There will be people who are interested in the type of game that you're creating. There will be people who are interested in the types of insights that you have that kind of just pop up in your game. Right? There is going to be people who want to follow your journey to launch. Give them an email list to sign up at, or, kind of a Facebook group to join to continue learning and growing and forming that relationship with you and your project. So there it is, guys. That's just how content marketing can be used to your advantage to, market your board game. And literally everything that you do is content. Everything that you're writing about, thinking about, working on when it comes to your game, like how you're figuring out how to put your game on Tabletop Simulator, right? That is, content, right? That is one way to market your board game. So I'm going to leave you with this. As I always tell every single person that I work with, the process is the marketing. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Board Game Marketing Podcast. For daily tips and advice, find us in the Board Game Marketing group on Facebook. See you next week.